I know exactly when JJK Season 3 Part 1 is going to end, so here is everything we will be seeing this season. And no, we are not getting Gojo versus Sukuna this season, so stop asking about it. Alright, so Part 1 of JJK Season 3 is going to be around 12 or 13 episodes long, and it's going to start off with the Yuji versus Yuta fight and the Choso versus Naoya fight, which we already saw in the movie, and this will be around 2 episodes of content. Then we are going to get an episode where Tengen explains and yaps about all the culling game rules to this entire group here. But after this one single episode of yap, we are then going to get nothing but straight hands for the rest of the season, because right after this we are going to see the Principal Yaga versus Old Man fight, then the Zenin massacre done by none other than the GOAT Maki, and during this fight we will also see Maki awaken her full heavenly restriction to become just like Toji, where she will also destroy that bum Naoya. Then we will see Yuji and Megami recruit Hikari, where a small Hikari versus Yuji and a Kirara versus Megami fight goes down. Then Kashimo and Higuruma will be introduced very briefly. Yuji and Megami will be sent to their own separate colonies in the culling games, where Yuji will have a sick fight with incredible writing against Higuruma, and then after this Megami is going to go on a rampage in his colony, where he takes out multiple grade 1 sorcerers on his own and also has his fight against Reggie, which is by far one of the most underrated fights in the entire show, and people will be switching up on Megami when it happens. And then we will be seeing Yuta in his colony, where we will be seeing the iconic 3-way domain expansion between Yuta, Ryu, and Uro. And then finally JJK Season 3 is going to end with the incredible fights that Yuta and Ryu had. Unfortunately, we are going to have to wait for Part 2 to see Kashimo versus Hikari, the Maki versus Curse Naoya fight, the Yuki and Choso versus Kenjaku fight, and the Maki and Yuji versus Sukuna fight. But Season 3 Part 1 is still going to be full of straight bangers.